All right, you are looking live. My name is Rob Helmick. I'm coming to you from Daytona Beach, Florida, and we are going to do some live trading today. We're going to talk about the markets. We're going to show you how Maria and I, my wife, do over 30,000 SPX 0dte trades every single year. We're up about $408,000 in day 115 of our 252-day experiment. That's right, we're up $408,000. We started with $1 million account about exactly 115 trading days ago, and we're up $408,000. We also started a $30,000 account on that same day, and that one's up about 15%. So both of them are up right around 100% APR. All right. So this is a safe space. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and put them in the chat room. You're going to take a look at my live trading account, and let's just take a look. See, here is my live trading account right now. This is my personal account. As you can see in the SPX, what are we doing here? Our open positions are up about $10,000, and our crazy Ivans are down about 6,400. But that's okay. We love red days. This Q, we like to go by the Qs. The Qs are down 118. When they're down 300 or so, we're going to add on to our positions. Normally, I close these at 25%. I've been very, very greedy lately, wanting to get 50%. I closed one out yesterday, 50%. We'll go over the crazy Ivans in just a minute. I see Mario in the chat room and Megan, and I see Jeff Hart, and I see Jal, I see Lewis, and I'll see Savako. Happy Wednesday evening, Rob. Savako, I think it might only be Tuesday, but then again, I went to public school, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is just Tuesday. It might be Wednesday where you are. Come into the chat room. The more you put in the chat room, the better. Hey, a fun thing we're going to do at 15:51 today is we are going to I'm going to put on a live trade, a SPX 0dte trade. I'm going to trade around $600-700 today. This is the SPX, what's been happening today. And it's been up and down day. By the way, you want to see how I've been doing today? I've traded about 150, maybe 175 SPX. And let's take, there's a phone call. Oh, that's New York. That's my buddy that owns I have got to send this to voicemail. I hate to do it. That is Cafe Palermo. That's the cannoli king. I'm ordering some cheese cones for Tyler. And of course, he was calling me back right when I'm doing my live show. So, I should have had him on. John would have loved that. John would have absolutely loved that. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go and show you exactly where we are today in real time. Here's where we are now. Don't get excited when you see 29,000 green, because you got to take the green and you got to subtract out the red, right? So we're down about 12 grand or so today. And, that doesn't bother me one bit. I understand what the mathematics are. We're going to have up days. We're going to have down days. I trade about $2 million in buying power of 0dte SPX in this particular account. I think, actually, no, about $1.4 million, because this account, it was $1 million. It's up 400,000. So I'm trading $1.4 million in this account today. Here's the $30,000 account. And so I'm trading around $45,000 in buying power on this one today. And you can see, again, it's down about $1,000, right? So let's take a quick look-see at where we are for the year. One of my favorite charts to look at. And this is the one where you can see that and you'll hear in the background some trading going on. I'm still frustrated. I should have had John come on the phone. He would have loved that. So anyway, we got $408,000 that were up in about 17,000 trades, it looks like. And so there we're getting pushed out to the downside. I see we're getting some puts are pushing us out. We're getting closed out, but that's okay. That happens. And then in the, and you can see pretty much it's, pretty steady. Let's make me smaller. There's no reason to have me in there. And you can see pretty much the flow of the money and see how we've got done. People get all bent out of shape about what about this down day or these down days? I don't remember any of these down days. We'll get bent out of shape. We have a down day today, but nobody cares, because when you look at it, if I had told you, on October 1st that you'd have $400,000 profit in under 6 months, you would have said, yes, please, I will take all of that I can get. Likewise, in the small account, if you'd gotten, if I would have told you you're going to get $14,000 on a $30,000 account, you would have been thrilled. By the way, just some quick figures. We make about $3,500 per day on the average trading day. We have 60% winning days. We're being profitable every single month. We only have a max drawdown of 5.7, which is pretty elite. We have a Sharpe ratio of 3.28. And if you don't know what the Sharpe ratio is, that's no problem. This gives you an idea of, retail trading systems usually are between 0.5 and 1.5. Professional hedge funds, a lot of them are 1 to 2. Some of the very best funds are 2 to 3. Your elite quantitative funds are +3, and we're at 3.28, 3.27, something like that. So our longest losing streak has been 3 days. I think this might be day 4 it might be the longest losing streak we've ever had. But still, we're up 60% of the days and almost 60% of our trades. Someone said, how do you calculate the KGAR? This is how we do it. Just gives you the monthly. We weren't up much in January, but we were up a smidge. And this is the weekly, and this was only because of that doubled down tweet day. So that was the only bad day that if it wasn't for that particular down day, we would have had a lot better. And by the way, every Sunday night, no one else does this. We actually give you the trades. We back test over 7 million trades every single week. So we look at different entry times, premium levels. We look at multiple entry and condors and exponential moving averages. We look at stop losses, swing widths, and profit targets. I got a whole bunch of videos on our website, on our YouTube channel about how we do that. And these are the actual trades that we put on, 6 trades a day for the $30,000 account. And here they are by P&L. And here are the trades by time for the, not all of them, obviously, not 150, but the top 20. And here they are by P&L, the most profitable ones, down to the least profitable in that top 20. So there you go. That's a pretty good idea of what we do. Let's go back to my favorite slide, which is boink doink right there. All right. So now let's go back and see where we are. Let's see where we are live. So are we doing any better, right? Are we doing any better? Doesn't look like it. We're down $1,000 in that one. And where are we down? 12,000 in this one. We were down 30,000 earlier today. So I might be the happiest guy you ever talked to who's only done $12,000. I need to create this poll. So just give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Who else? I see Malachi in there, Time Decay, Easy, Salvaco. And by the way, you don't need to ever retract a message in the chat room. It's a safe space. There's no bad messages. It's perfectly normal to ask a lot of questions. God knows I have a bunch. Just don't worry about it. Always put them in there. So spend Rob's money, PCS or CCS today? ? Okay, and the answer is going to be call credit spread for $600, or hey gang, don't forget to press the like. But that's right. Or a put credit spread for 600. All right. So boom, there's the poll, and we are off and running. You can only vote once, and I will put that on at 15:51 today. 15:51 is when I'm going to put that on, and it is 3:34. So as someone mentioned in there, I don't know who it was, but yes, I do drink a certain type of iced tea, which I'm not allowed to say, and it has artificial sweetener in it, which I'm fine with. I'm 68 years old. I've been drinking it for 40 years. It's got lemon in it, and it also has apple cider vinegar. That's really good. I had just a little bit of unsweetened lemonade today. A little zing to it, I don't know, call me crazy. All right. Up above me, you will see flashing by. That's my beautiful wife, Maria. She is a former banker, and she came up with the way that we did our options trades the first year. We made $4 million the first year trading in a system that she developed. Pardon me. We've been trading every single day for, 25 years, but trading options for 2,100 straight days every single day. We are pretty much one-trick ponies. That's all we ever talk about. Our options and stock market. And our 30-year-old son, Tyler, you also hear him trading. He likes to scalp the cues, and he does a lot of the young people's stock, Reddit or whatever, GameStop and all that kind of stuff, whatever it might be. He does a lot of scalping the cues, and he does a lot of wheels. And both Maria and Tyler do naked puts, sometimes for profit, sometimes trying to just buy the stock cheap. So let's take a quick look at the headlines, before we get going too much into this. Let's take a look at, I like to keep this going on Tasty Trade. You can see the SPX here. And, we had oil was over $100 when I got up this morning. I think it's down a lot lower. Right now it's at 91.65. The VIX basically is a measurement of fear. And the VIX right now is at 26.82. It's up 67.67. So let me say this again. The VIX is 26.82. The normal VIX, the normal fear is 15.85. We sell premium. That's all I do is sell premiums. I sell puts, I sell calls. That's it. It's not a complicated system. Sell puts, sell calls, selling insurance. And the more scared people are, the more they're willing to sell, the more they're willing to pay for the premium. So that's the whole game. If you look at my positions and you look at all these, NQs in here, all you can see they're all just put. That's all they are is puts. And I sell these puts, and you can see how long I've owned them. You can see what I paid for them. You can see the profit and loss today since I opened them. And most of the time you'll see red in here because if they're green, I sell them. I close them at 25%. So the way these are called Crazy Ivans, I put these on 45 to 60 days out at 12 delta, and then I close them at 25%. And if the Qs come all the way back down within 250 points of me or so, then I roll them down and out. Last year I rolled 1 to 2 or 3 of them down and out, and picked up an extra 1,200 points of protection, and got always rolling for a credit. And all 3 of them I closed out at 25% profit within a month. Never use more than 30% of your buying power for the Crazy Ivans. That's how I got into 0DTEs. I was looking for something else to do with the rest of my money. So we did have oil prices go up. I think bond rates went up today. In the chip sector, this is kind of fun. It's not funny, but it's kind of interesting is that NVIDIA, of course, makes chips, and they drive the market pretty much because of AI. Everyone's interested in how NVIDIA goes, or pretty much the rest of the market goes. And I got this little note from Maria today is that SMCI is a company that sells NVIDIA chips. And NVIDIA chips, they're banned from selling them in China. Certain types of them are banned in China. And I guess they got caught with their hands in the cookie jar, and they were selling some of these NVIDIA chips that they weren't so supposed to sell to China over to China. And so that is probably going to cause a little bit of frustration in the market. So you got to watch out for that today. Let's see what else we got in the news. Tesla and PLTR have been given real strong today, but the weak ones have been MU and some of the AI names. So our leadership has been inconsistent today, and that is what's caused this market to do the up and down. The old M&M is the worst thing that can happen if you're selling multiple entry and condors, and there you got it going up, there you got it coming down, and there you got it going back up, and there you got it coming back down. And so that's why we're having, kind of a rough day. So, all right. So when would you consider expanding the width on the $30,000 account? Probably not till I get up to 100,000 or so. I would always we do one lots in the, let's go back here. So what I personally do, right? What I personally do when I take a look at these, on the $30,000 account, these are all one lots. Okay. On the larger account, these are all, I weight them quite heavily. So I'll go 7 times as many contracts for the very best one from the last 60 days. So, but I do have some weighting issues that I do in there. I have multiple accounts that I invest in, not just the $1 million account. And some of the bigger accounts, I do a lot more weighting. Again, the system is 100% set up for people with more money. The larger the account for the funds, the big brokers, the big money managers have a huge advantage over us. So our game is to get in there and get the money and get out. That's what we're doing. Boom, 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 whatever it is. All this game is, this is a herd mentality. When you're in 0DTEs, you are not worried about the market. You're not worried about the trends. You don't care about Trump or PMI or CMI or BSE or FOMC. Well, maybe FMOC if Powell's in there because he's erratic. But other than that, our whole game is to figure out, we back test 7 million trades every single weekend. Maria's heard me tell this story every single day for 2,100 days. There's a herd of people, a ton of people doing 0Dte SPX, and they're all selling premium over here. We sell premium. They're all selling them here. Our only game is to figure out where they're selling them, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to sell them over here. So for example, if they're selling them here for $1, we would go over here and we'd be able to sell them for $1.25, $1.50. Why is that? Because we all learned back in high school that when you have a bunch of people selling stuff over here, the price goes down. And when you have very few people selling stuff over here, the price goes up. I always go back to Trading Places, one of my favorite movies with Eddie Murphy. And he says, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And the price of orange juice is going down, 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 down. And he says all of a sudden, we're buying orange juice, and the place goes crazy, right? And they'll pay him anything. Why is that? Because the big group was over here, and they were doing sell, 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 and they were looking for somebody to buy, and boom, there he is. It's the same thing. These are sellers, we're sellers. It's very similar. They're selling for $1, we're selling for $1.25. That's why we were going to make more money. The math is 100% in our favor. All we got to do is do a lot of them. That's the whole game, right? Do a lot of them. When you look at this, my favorite chart, right? When I go to my favorite chart, what's it say? What's it say here? How many trades is this? I'll tell you how many it is. It's 17, carry the, it's a lot is what it is. It's a lot. 17,011 trades, right? Again, sign up. Would you sign up for this? Absolutely. Would you sign up for this? You know you would. 17,000 trades. Is it a lot of trades? Yes. $30,000 account. 3,000 trades. Is it a lot of trades? Yes. Because we're trying to get the math in our favor. It's a slow grind to the upside, but a grind nonetheless. And you're telling me you make 15, what is it, 14.5? That's about almost 50% in 6 months. Yes. Hello. I'll take all that I want. How about $3,500 per day on the average day? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. So then when people say, well, aren't you panicked, Rob, because you're down 12,000? 12,000? Really? I was down 30. You're down $12,000 today. Am I panicked? Am I panicked? No, I'm not panicked. Am I panicked? No, I'm not panicked. Am I panicked? Guess what the answer is? No, I'm not panicked. I understand the math. You understand the math. This is not that tough. All right, let's go back to the time. Let's go. Let me take a look at this. First of all, where are we? Hey, by the way, you guys have been making me a fortune. If you saw the live thing yesterday, we were on with 25 other traders. Hear me now? Hopefully you can hear me now. Somebody who understands this technology needs to help me. I have no idea why this freaking thing, you'd think for the amount of money that I spend, you'd think I'd be able to have sound, right? That's what you'd be able to think, and you would be mistaken. So sorry about that. We are back on the air live. You didn't miss anything. Let's take a look at this poll. I see that it's 53% on a put credit spread, 47% on a call credit spread. It is 6 minutes ago, so we got plenty of time. So let's say here, when would you consider expanding the width on a $30,000 account? So we already talked about that. Leave it at 50 wide. That's a nice, safe distance, and keep it in there. You want to be able to do lots of trades. You can go down to 25 wide and you put on more trades, but the longs end up eating up a lot of your profits. I don't like it. We back tested this a lot. And like I said, we back test 7 million trades, maybe even more every weekend. And so that's the number that we came up. Markets climb a wall of worry and slide. Markets climb a wall of worry and slide a slope of hope. I am going to copy that and use it for the rest of my life and probably not give you credit, Silvaco. So this may be the only credit you get, but that is a great one. Markets climb a wall of worry and slide a slope of hope. We're going to add that one to one of my favorite ones is markets take money from the impatient and give it to the patient. Oh, it drives me crazy. I say this over and over again. I'm glad she's not here today. She's upstairs trading. I hear her yelling like an Italian tornado. They take money from the impatient and give it to the patient. An old trader once told me, Rob, every single day you get to decide which you're going to be, impatient or patient. Patient people always make money in the market. All right. I feel refreshed with a cup of iced tea and apple cider vinegar. Easy said that. Absolutely. Let's spend daddy's money. You're right. We're going to spend. Actually, you're not spending my money. You're making money. I got to tell you, I'm getting kind of fat on all the dinners you guys are buying me. I sure appreciate it. Oh, we found a good Italian place to eat. It's not as good as Maria's cooking, but man, it is good. Don't forget the like button. Yes, sir. Let's go. No emotions. We are robots. That's exactly right. We are robots. We trade like robots. And one more thing, which I always forget. Our attorneys want me to tell you. This is for educational purposes only. This is entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Do not follow what we do. Do your own diligence. You can and will lose all your money if you follow us. and we cannot say the name of the iced tea. All right, let's go on to the next one. Someone wrote in here Lipton Lemon. I don't know who did that. No sound, lost the audio, sound, microphone, sound gone. Gotcha, makes sense. No NQs. I'm waiting for another big fake tweet. Yeah, I got, Maria. Oh, that's Maria. Yeah. So just say I don't like BRG about this drink. Another fabulous shirt tie combo. Mr. GQ, thank you. Always dress for the job you want. I got the blue lights because I'm a little bit blue on the amount of money that I've lost today. Let's see. Here's what it is in real time. What are we down now? 14,000. Yeah, about between 14 and 10. It was down 30 for a while. The boss is in now. Yep, she's upstairs. She was trying to buy some pipes in the last minute put. Which put did you close? I don't know what Maria's doing today. She's her own trader. She's got her own money in her own market. She's a much better trader than me. If you didn't hear me say about it, women are great, much better. Women are much better traders than men. They are willing to wait, and most men are not. Great show with Jan yesterday. Yes, we call him the Norway guy. You can hear me now. Mario says, great, thumbs up. Yes, we back. You're back. It's all the hand waving. It's pulling. I wish I could find that button off air. Yeah, that's funny. Olive Garden tonight? No, we are definitely not going to Olive Garden. Maria will have some unkind words in Italian for that. I am confident of that. Doesn't get any better, does it? Still down 14. Oh, there we go. 13. How about that? 12.5, something like that. All right. So there we go. Let's go back into this screen. What time we got? I'm going to pull the plug here in 30 seconds. So if you are wanting to get in, I'm going to pull it right at, what is it? We got 40 seconds to go. Okay. 40 seconds to go. Wow. It is 50-50. How about that? The Knicks vote might break the tie. It is 50-50. 50-50. Then if not, we're going to ask Maria and ask her what she wants to do. Whatever she does will go the other way because she thinks she's unlucky. So we're going to ask Maria. If it goes 50-50, we're going to have to ask Maria. Somebody better get in there and vote. Somebody better get in there and vote. We got 15 seconds to go. I need one more vote. Come on, people. One more vote. There it is. Oh, no. It went one way, then went the other. One more vote. One more vote. I don't want to do both because that's no fun. What if we get one and then that means both? I can do both, but it's no fun. All right. Well, we only got 1 minute left. All right. Let's go quickly. Here we go. Okay. I'm going over here. Boink to doink. And I'm going to go down here and we'll do the put side first since it's been going down all day. And we're going to watch this. Okay. What you're watching over here in the tasty thing is you're watching the market on close orders, right? So we're going to make this bigger so you can see it and make this bigger so you can see it. And so market on close orders come out at 15.50. These things are moving down, right? It looks like they're moving down. So there's a lot of people thinking it's going to go down and they're going to give us a little more credit here. Is it really 50-50? I'm going to end the poll. All right. You know what we're going to have to do? Got to do both. Has to be done. Has to be done. We're going to go in the El Double, as they say, our neighbors to the south will say, 50-50. How about that? Oh, man, you guys are spending my money. Here we go. And there's 51. All right, here we go. Get ready now. I'm going to put this out here so you can see exactly what's happening. And there we go. All right, so now you're going to see these orders start coming in. Get ready, get set, and rocket in on this one. And boom, rocket in on this one. And then I got to go back here. And here they come. All right, we're asking $1.75. They're offering us $1.18. And that is on the puts credit side. So I need to do the call. Let's see here. 51. Where's the call? Right here. Boom. Get ready. Rocketing in. And boom. There's the call. Here it comes. We're asking $1. They're offering us 50 cents. Those dirty dogs. We got filled at the first one for $1.70. We're asking 95. They're offering us 30 cents. Are you kidding me? I don't get out of bed for 30 cents. You cheap SOBs. Look at that. Are you kidding me? The good thing about Options Omega, it's going to come in there every 6 seconds and try and get a fill. We're asking 85. They're offering us 37. No way, Jose. Let's see. It will reset after 1 minute, and then it will take 6 seconds, and then we'll take a look and see where we are. This market is heading down right now. It is heading down. They're only offering us 33 cents. We're willing to take 75 cents. Come on, let's get a fill here. If you're not watching, it's right here is what I'm looking at. We're offering we want $70. They're offering us $41. we'll take $65. Are you kidding me? $65? Are you? Come on. And they won't even, now we'll take $60. They only want to offer us $30. We'll take $60. They'll only give us 30. And boom. All right. Now we're going to take a little breather. Here we go. Get ready. It's going to come out again. It's waiting 8 seconds. A little iced tea doesn't hurt. Oh, geez. I forgot I got to rock it in again. Here we go. Boom. All right. We're asking $1.30. They're offering 90. We want $1.30, $130. They're giving us 95. We're asking for 125. They're asking us 100. We're asking 125. They're giving us 90. 125, 83. 120 now, and they are offering 83. We will take 120. They're offering us 80. 120 now, they're offering us 78. 115 we'll take. Now they're offering us 78. We want 115. They're offering us 93. Now 90. There it is, the fill. All right. Now, so we got the call at 65.60. 65.60 right there. Okay. And we're going to take this one out and remove that drawing. Yep. Okay. And what did we get the put at? Did somebody see where did we get the put? So we want the put is, we got filled at 65.55. So let's see where that is. 65.55 right there is the put. All right. So now let me move these drawings out of here. So what do we want to happen here, right? So the call's at 65.60. We want it to stay under this and over this. That's what we want. We want it to stay in the middle. In the middle, we win both sides. All right, there's a put that just got stopped out, but that's okay. So let's see where we are before we get going here. Where the heck are we? Let's see here. In real time, here it is. Right here, where are we? This, by the way, is Options Omega. This is the trade that we did. You can see I've done this trade 76 times, and we're up $195 on, what is that, the call? Yeah, on the call. Okay. So where are we here for the day? We are down 15-ish. All right, let's get back into some real money here. What delta do I sell? I don't sell Java. I don't sell by the delta. I sell by the premium, right? So we are asking for the premium. Who got me into these puts? Gosh darn it. Come on back up, you dirty dog. If this thing comes back up, we're going to be in clover. I'm telling you right now, we're going to be, don't worry about that one down there. If this comes up, we want to finish right in here. Let's make this bigger so that let's give it a little more space. Come on, man. We need to give it a little more space. There we go. Let's make it a little bigger so we can see. We want it to get, come on, man. No, up. There we go. Oh, come on up. Oh, we got pushed it down. We got stopped out. That's okay. By the way, when you get stopped out, it just means it prevents you from losing any more money. That's all. There's no shame in that. We're down about 14 grand right now. I'm seeing it on a different screen. So that means both. Yeah, we did both. I get dinner and shoes. Yeah, that'd be great. Maria always says, don't worry, Maria. We got this. No panic. I'm a little panicked. Look at this. Who got me into these puts? Gosh darn it. Should have just gone we couldn't have done that. We had to go one way or the other. That's okay. We did both. Let's go. We win one, lose one. That happens, Let's get this dirty dog back up. If this thing comes back up, what's the time check? Time check is 3:56 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we are, halfway home, right? We got a little more than halfway home. We got 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time for this to come back. Plenty of time. Remember, this is not how we normally trade. This is just for fun. That's all this is. We are going to do 150, 200 trades a day. This is just one, or just two, I guess. Put credit spread and call credit spread. So look at this. Come back up. I still get so excited. I get more excited about this than if we're up 40 grand in today's trading and lost 130 here, I'd probably be pissed, right? It's so exciting to watch. This is why I don't watch. This is why I go surfing and swimming all day long. I don't sit in front of the screen. It's just not for me. For me, it's better to have the robots do all the work. All the trades that we do are robots. We're going to be, I keep saying 30,000. It looks like we're on pace to be about 40,000 trades this year. And hopefully this keeps going the way it is. Mathematically, it is quite amazing. Last year, we were at 52%. This year before that, about 54% rate of return. Right now, we're, right at 100, maybe 90% annual rate of return. But I mean, come on, we're not even 3 months into the year. So it's a little bit disingenuous. Oh no, and that's for 6 months, excuse me. That's since October 1st. So that's not really a fair, in 6 months, we're up 50%. So that's what, 100% rate of return. But that's very unfair because you never know. We could have had a good run. So at any rate, what I like, these Qs are down 212. If this gets down 300, I will actually go in and sell a few more, a few more of those crazy Ivans. So it still bothers me that I didn't take that phone call from John, the Cannoli King. He is a big ham bone. You'll see him on Rachel Ray all the time and on the Today Show. He's on Mulberry Street. Cafe Palermo is what it is, but John has been there for 35 years and literally does sell the best cannolis in the world. Tyler gets what's called the cheese cones. If you ever call them, just tell them you know Rob, Maria, and Tyler, and you want to order some cheese cones, and ask for little John, and John's the owner. He's a great guy, and he'll talk your ear off, talks more than I do, if you can believe that. And he is just a super duper guy. And of course, he loves Maria because he likes Italians, and he's a little bit of a dirty old man, but that's okay. In a nice, super nice way. Super, super nice way. So, all right, let's get this thing back up. Look at this. Come on. We get this thing back up there, we're going to be in clover. We just needed to come back a little bit. I'm not even asking for much. What are we down? We're at 552, and we wanted at 555. And, this line is really at 555.26. So really, it's right about here is what we want. If this thing had just come up just a little. Rob, what was your entry price for the call spread? Let's see here. So here they are right here. Let me take the workings out. So here's where they are. We went in at 353 for $1.15 on the calls, and on the puts we went in for $1.70. So we're a little heavy on the put side, right? If we lose the put and win the calls, it's not going to be a push. We're going to lose. So it's really critical that we get above that put line. That would be the best game. Now I have a stop loss on these at, I don't know. Is it 225? I'm not sure. We're down 14,000 for the day right now. And here on the big account, at least. Let's go back to Tasty. All right, what's the time check? Oh, 30 seconds. Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, yes. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. When did this thing come on? 14 seconds is all we need. No, get up there. Get back up there. No. Oh, yes. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What are you kidding me? Oh, baby, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding? Look at this. We are not robots, as it turns out, but are you kidding? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Wow. I will take that. Oh, my gosh. Looks like we're having dinner at the Italian restaurant tonight. You can get some new shoes on the way. Actually, I don't want to buy the shoes. The damn things cost a fortune. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, when someone tells you that you cannot make money trading in the last 9 minutes, you tell them they are full of malarkey, okay? Because you know a guy who's done 7 million back tests, and you've seen him do it live on, what do you call it? That's not TV. What do you call it? YouTube. My grand keeps calling, I keep calling it TV. It's not TV. But at any rate, wow, we did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you very much to you. I love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. Let's take a look. How we doing in this one? We lost 13,000. Who cares? We don't care about that. This is what we care about right here. We love proving all those big hedge funds wrong. We love beating them. Oh, and there's nothing sweeter. I'm going to be on cloud 9. I am the happiest guy you ever met who lost $13,000. All right. Now we need to let's do a little accounting. Who in here is going to do some accounting for me? By the way, that's what we make, $3,500 a day. Don't worry about the ups and downs. It's going to be, as I say, it's a slow grind to the upside, right? This is the big account right here. Here's a small account. It's still a slow grind to the upside. That's what we want consistently over time. So we understand it is going to be down. All right. So somebody do the math for me. You take the green one and you subtract out the red one. I wish they had it netted up there, but they don't. I'm going to say it's ish 12 grand, something like that, ish 12 grand. And what do we make on the, I don't know what we made on the puts and the calls today. And then let's take a look at the small account. So somebody get the calculation on this one. And then on the small account, it looks like around $700-ish. Is that about right? $700-ish. And I think I had my notes. We were at 408. So we're under 100,000, I think now, 400,000 on this account because we lost. If we were up 408 and lost 13, we're going to be around 395 in 6 months. So call it 40% in 6 months, which is still 80% rate of return. Not too shabby. All right. I don't know. And there's 12,842. Thank you very much, Mario. And minus 680 in the other account. Again, that's fine. We can live with that. What's 12,842? Oh, that's Maria. Maria, look at her. I tell you what, you marry a banker, you better be careful with your money because she knows where it all is. There is no secrets. And by the way, one thing I love to talk about is always trade with a partner. Always, even if it's your parents, your grandparents, your wife, kids, partner, husband, whatever it is, partner, whatever the relationship is, somebody that's in your circle of trust, your buddy, your pal, your friend, whatever you call it, because hold yourself accountable. Tell them how you did every day, especially the losing days. Own it, right? Own it. That way, you're not going to sit at night like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And by the way, if you're, oh my God, trade smaller. Trade smaller. There's no shame in trading smaller. I'm a big believer in trading often, and I'm not a big believer in not trading, okay? I am a big believer in trading if you know what the mathematical advantage is. I'm a big believer in trading. I am not a big believer in trading so much so that it worries you, okay? Maria and I used to trade these crazy Ivans, right? And we would trade these crazy Ivans. And by the way, someone said to me, well, I don't believe you have all these trades on. I said, well, you don't believe it? Well, okay. Here's my Tasty Trade account. It's live. You know what? I'll do this just to shut some son of SOB up. Take myself out here. You can see the real timer right here. Well, you can't. Yeah, let me squish it in here so you can see the real timer here. There it is. So you can see the real timer. You can see the real time. You can see all the trades I got here on the call side. You can see all the trades I got here on the put side. This is real time, folks. This is real time. There are no secrets here. For Rob and Maria channel, I got no secrets. It is right out there. Win, lose, or draw. Take it or leave it. Love me, hate me. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm old. I'm over the hill. So at this point, I'm not trying to make new friends. I'm just trying to make better traders. So in my experience, the more you trade, the better, right? As long as you're trading with a mathematical advantage. That if you have a positive expected value, and if you're worried about your positions, just trade smaller. Just trade smaller. I often used to tell people, take how much you're willing to lose and divide that by 100, and that's how much should be your max bet. And people say, oh my gosh, it's so small, right? It's such a small amount. Yeah. Well, if I do a small amount, then I won't care about one single bet. That's correct. That's correct. I want you to make it so you don't worry about it. And then when it comes to these things like crazy Ivans, naked puts, Maria and I used to trade 70%. All of a sudden you get 2,000 points down in the queues, and you get that 3 days in a row, and we're at 60, 90, 120%, and you get a margin call. That's no fun. We're worried sick. Instead, we're at 30% for our max. So now it goes down 2,000 points. It goes from 30% to 60%. We got 40%. Remember that story I told you about selling orange juice? When everyone over here is selling for $1, and right now we're selling for $1.50. Well, when that market goes down 2,000, these people stop selling. They start buying, and they're over here and they go, hey, Rob, you got those for $1.20? I sure do, but I'm going to charge you $4. And they're saying, oh, you're, I say, well, if you don't want them, don't buy them. But this is what's called a market, and you're buying insurance and the house is on fire. It's not my fault that you use too much of your buying power. The house is on fire. You want me to give you insurance? It's going to cost you $4 rather than $1.25. So, all right. Yeah, keep the dry powder. Maria's right there. You almost win the live chat trade. You almost win the live chat trade. Good trade. You almost always win the live chat trade. Yeah, Maria, what is the record? I think she was telling me that we've only lost twice. Now, we haven't done it a lot, but we've done it enough that, I guess this counts as 2 wins. I love that. We won that today. Let's do this outro, taking a look. Why not? How much? What? Where are they? What? There it is. Oh my gosh. There, you can't even see it. It's such a mess. Look at that. Look at that. Oh Oh, how much fun was that, huh? How much fun? You guys are okay. That's absolutely great. All right. Yeah, the newbies should always use spreads. Yeah, that's probably right. You know, when you're doing remember this, when you're doing the naked puts, right? When you're going out here and you're saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to go out to, let's go into the Qs, and I want to go out 45 to 60 days. So 52 days, I'm going to go down to 12 delta, somewhere like this. And I don't like to do the hundreds. I like to do the 250s, the 500s, the 750s, or the thousands. So I would do this one right here. And you notice that's going to cost me $14,000 in buying power. So it's a big boy trade, and it's going to cost you. You're going to make $4,200. I'm going to close that for $1,000. However, someone in the chat room showed me this the other day, and I don't think it actually works for my account because I got so many NQs on there. But if you go out 52 days in the QQQ and you go 12 delta ish, I think they were telling me that the buying power is a lot less. So now it's down to 4,400, and it's 4,800, $480. But if you close it at 25%, you'll make $100. And if you do that, it closes. They close about every 14 days. So that's 26. Let's say you lose some, and so you get down to say 18. So you make $1,800 on 4,400. You know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 40+%, something like that. So, all right, you have a great trading day. That's it. Any other questions? No other questions in the chat room. We will see you tomorrow at 3:25. The only payment we ask, go to any of our videos, make 2 or 3 comments, comment in this video below. I know who you are that comment. I want more people to comment, please. It really helps. It's like gold to us. We don't charge you for anything else. Come on, man. I really would appreciate that. You have a great trading day, and we will see you tomorrow.